we're currently watching SPY right now. I'm using the OnDemand feature on ThinkorSwim, and we're going to be doing like a mock version of how I would have traded today. That way you guys can get kind of like a live example of a trade on SPX. I have two key levels marked. I have yesterday's high at 402.88 marked, and I have today's pre-market low at 399, just about, marked on the chart. So right now we're just currently letting price action develop. Market just opened, and again, this is not live. This is using the on-demand feature on ThinkorSwim, which I recommend you guys try out. It basically allows you to go back to any date and time and basically act like you're trading it live, like paper trade it, but like days that have already passed. So right now, SPY is pushing up. We have the opening candle with the high volume, which is expected. But I'm not taking any trades yet, just because I want to give it SPY like 5 to 10 minutes to see the action kind of develop. That way we have a better idea and we don't just jump in right away, because these candles can move like $1 really fast. So just gonna let it develop, and right now it looks looking really bullish. If we can break this yesterday's high, I would be considering to enter calls. So we're just 20 cents away from that level, and let's see how we react when we get there. We seem to be facing some kind of resistance here, so that's key to know. And I'm also going to come back down here and mark this level because this is the low of the day for today. So if we come back down and break that after forming this seemingly bullish candle, that would be pretty bearish, and I would consider entering puts at that point. Sorry about that. Haven't used ThinkorSwim in a minute, so I'm still getting used to it. And that's one of the setups I like to trade, where I let price develop for the first like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you look for which direction we break out of. So that's what we're looking for right now. But in order for that setup to set up, we need to wait at least 5 minutes for price to range, and then once we have a clear high and a clear low, we just wait to see until one of them breaks, and we take a trade based on that. Okay, we're starting to get a red candle here. Interesting. If we can break this low here, I'll enter my first position on these puts. I might just pick up one and then build the position as we get more confirmation that we might start heading down. If we could potentially come all the way down and retest this pre-market low, that would be very nice. That would be a solid win. And you can see here, this is the FOMC move that we got on Wednesday. It's currently Thursday. So far, we're just ranging here ever since open, so no trade to take so far. The volume on this candle is pretty significant though. It's matching the opening candle's volume, so that's pretty key. And it's a red candle, so. But there's still no confirmation to take puts because we haven't broken the low that we've marked, so still no trade yet. Okay, it looks like bulls so far are trying to defend this zone, and they're trying to make a higher high, but they're kind of struggling. So again, we're not going to take calls or anything right now because there's no confirmation on which direction we're going to head this day. So still waiting patiently. So far we're in the 5th minute of since open. So as you can see, it's been 5 minutes, and now we kind of have like a clear range where we have a clear high and a clear low. So now if we were to break this zone, I would be a little bit more inclined to take calls, because we've kind of let price develop here. We saw bears try to push us down, but they failed, and now bulls are kind of like pushing us back up. So that's a good sign for the bulls, but we still need confirmation of us actually breaking the high before we enter anything. So let's see if they're able to break the high, and I would be more confident if we're actually able to break yesterday's high at 402.88, which is why we had that level marked. So let's see if they're able to do it here. If they fail again, that would not be a very good sign, because the more attempts it takes, the more seemingly weak they are. So if they don't do it in this turn, again, that would make me a lot more bearish on the day. So far they've been unable to successfully push us past that level. So let's see if we can start moving down, and if we can start seeing some momentum downwards. I would enter puts there. All right, let's watch this candle develop. they're trying to push it, man, but like they just don't have enough to really get us past 402.80 and past yesterday's high at 402.88. Okay, here's the next candle. It's running off red. If we get back under 402, I think I'm gonna jump into puts then, just so I can kind of get in before we get that premium boost, because if we come down all the way and break this low, the premiums are gonna jump significantly. So I want to get in slightly early, but have a tight stop loss if we do come down and break 402, because I think 402 would be a key level, and then we could potentially go all the way back down to retest 400s. So they just got us a little wick here on this red candle, trying to push down. So I would probably, if we end up breaking 402, let's see where I would place my stop loss. I'd place it here on the high of this candle here, around 402.40, 40-cent stop loss. Okay, we're coming down here. I like this candle. Have my finger right on the buy market button for these 4,000 puts on SPX. But we still haven't broken 402, so not entering just yet. Here we go. 402.06 came as down. We came as low as 402.6. Oh, there we go. All right, jumping into these puts. Got filled at 4 here, I believe. Hold on, let me check because I haven't used TOS in a while. Yes, we got filled at 4. Here we're coming down. I will add 5 more once we break this low here. And again, my stop loss is above here at 402.40, which kind of like perfectly matches here with the high of this candle. So I really like that as a stop loss. Okay, this candle's starting to reverse a little bit, which typically happens when you break a key level. Like when you break a key level, it's not just gonna like fly right through it. There's typically gonna be like I like to call it a little battle between the bulls and the bears, because it is a significant level. So there's gonna be a lot of orders from both sides there. So it's not typically gonna be as clean as you would like. So we'll see here. But if we reject here, I will add 2 more contracts there. If we do fail to go above here, let's see. This candle should close pretty soon here. They're kind of starting to wick it. I really like that. You see there was an increase in volume. Oh, okay, I really like that. Adding 2 more contracts there. And if we break this low, I'll add 5 more. But that's a really good sign there for the bears. You can see there we broke the key level. They tried to bring us back up, but they were unsuccessful on that. And we're really close to breaking this low here. They're trying to defend it, but I don't think they have enough to do it just yet. We're starting to reject off 402. That's a good sign. Key support is turning into key resistance. We just need to break this low, and I'll jump in with 5 more contracts. Okay, we broke it. Adding 5 more contracts there. All right, come on. Get us a nice little push down. Contracts are now at 550. Our average, let me check what our average is. Our average is 505. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's a pretty significant green candle. Don't like that too much. They were able to bring us all the way to 402. Would like us to reject here pretty immediately. If we don't reject, okay. Okay, that's a good sign. Okay, nice. If we can wick us all the way back down, that would be nice. But I really don't want us to go above 402 and start holding. If we start doing that, I might start scaling out prematurely before hitting our stop loss, because that would just not be a good sign. I want us to stay under 402. Okay, I like that. I might even add another 5 contracts, adding 5 more contracts there. We'll start to take profit once we cross 401.50, like I mentioned earlier. Here we go. All right, taking profit there. All right, took 4 contracts off there, taking another 2 contracts off there. Okay, I'm holding 7 contracts now. All right, I like it. I really like this candle. Okay, that's really good stuff there. That gives me confidence that we can potentially come all the way down here, but I'm obviously going to take profit along the way because you want to minimize your risk. If a trade goes in your favor, you want to take those profits because they're not your profit until you sell. I will sell more here once we break 401 if we get down there, and I will move my stop loss a little bit lower here now. I will move us down to there. Actually, I'll move it all the way down to 402. If we get back up at 402, I would not like that, so I'll stop out there and I'll get rid of this line for now. Again, I'm sorry, I haven't used ThinkorSwim in a minute, so how do you get rid of this? There you go. I just make the chart a little bit cleaner, and you guys can see the bigger time frame over here. These are 15-minute candles. Oh, actually, you cannot see that. Sorry, never mind. I was pointing to something that's off the screen here. I thought you guys were able to see that, but you actually can't, so sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Like I said, if we break 401, I'll take more profits. Really like these significant candles though. Really bearish here. Contracts are not 640. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was watching into something else. Okay, scaled another one out there. Now we have 6 contracts. I think I'll take another one off. Okay, now we're only holding 5 contracts. Really nice push down. I really like this. Okay, because we're getting extended, I'll move my stop loss even lower here. I'll move it down there because I don't want to give back all these profits. We're really nicely green right now, so I wouldn't want to give that back. Okay, I'm gonna take another one off there just because we're getting pretty extended here on this move. Okay, nice. If we break under 400.5. Okay, taking it off another one there. Now we have 3 contracts left, so I'm gonna give these a lot more room now to see how far we can go. If we break 400, I'll take one more off, and then we'll see if the final ones can reach all the way down there. Alright, sorry about that. My OBS stopped recording because I actually ran out of storage. I have 2 different hard drives, but the one I was recording on ran out of space, so I had to switch it to the other hard drive. So sorry about that. I don't know if you guys missed anything, but we're just right under 400. I was just about to adjust my stop loss, so I was gonna move it down to 401.25. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And again, we're holding 2 runners, I believe. Yeah, we're holding 2 contracts still. And they just hit 1120, so we're up over 100% here. I'm inclined to take another one. Yeah, I took another one off there just because we're getting really extremely extended. This is what our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight red candles in a row. Really nice. We're getting really close to this level, so I'm gonna let the last one run. I'm gonna leave my stop loss. Let's see. I'll adjust it down to 450 now because we're all the way down to 399.50 now. So it'd be a shame to let it go all the way back up against us and not take profits. So let's get rid of this line now. Okay, so my next target would be testing the pre-market low. How do I get rid of this, bro? Okay, get out of here. Okay, we're getting really close here. We're 30 cents away. If I see this candle start reversing, I think I'm just going to take profits because we're just that close to take profit that I don't like this volume overlapping. Again, sorry, I didn't have time to adjust this. Like I said, I don't use ThinkorSwim that much anymore. I switched over to Webull, so I'm just using it for the on-demand feature. Okay, we're starting to reverse here. Contracts are at $13.50 now. Again, we were starting to enter them at $5, so we're up over 100% here. I said I was going to take profit if we started seeing some green, but I'm actually going to let it play out a little bit because I think we do have some more room down. We broke key level for 100, so that's very key. And I want to give it some breathing room. I don't want to take profits. We're only holding 1 last contract, so it's not big of a deal. That big of a deal. We've already taken a lot of profit off the table, so I think we're comfortable enough to let this one play around a little bit. And you know, after seeing all those red candles in a row, it would be expected to see a little bounce. So let's see. But if we start breaking above here, I will kill the last contract. Let me see if I can get rid of this volume. Let me see. Overlap volume. There we go. That's much better. Okay, sorry about that. I should have had it set like that since the beginning. Apologies. All right, but as you can see there, like I mentioned in my last video, where I was talking about SPX, these contracts devalue pretty fast. They were just at 13, and this little pop here brought us down $2 whole. But we're pretty comfortable here because we've already taken a lot of profit off the table. We're just holding one last contract, so we can let this one move around a little bit. Because they could probably hit 15 if we break this low here, so don't want to cut it too early. And that's the benefit of taking profit along the way. You feel more comfortable holding the last contracts because you've already taken profit along the way, and your position size is very small now, so there's very little risk, or there's actually no risk at all on this trade anymore because we've already locked in profit. So even if this contract went to 0, I think we would be completely fine. But we're obviously not going to let that happen. Our stop loss right now is currently set at 450. And if we do start reversing here without hitting our stop loss, I might add a couple more contracts. I might add 2 more contracts. If I would like it to get like above here, get above 400, fail, and then start breaking back below 399.50. I will add more contracts if that happens. So let me set a line there, 350. But I would like to see it go a little bit higher than where it is right now. Now we just wait, guys. Now we just wait. Okay, it's starting to break my level, but we didn't go as high as I wanted to, so I'm not gonna add just yet. Because we could end up doing like a double bottom here and then going reversing, so I'm not willing to take the risk. Very close to that pre-market level. Honestly, if we break that, we could even start reversing or going even lower. But we've already had such a nice move that I'm okay with taking profits here and then looking to re-enter if we do start forming for some more continuation. And because this is on demand, this like data is a little bit delayed here. Like, yeah, you just saw there, it just jumped to 1240. I don't think it updates like every live. It takes a while to update. So don't look at this data like, you know, that's the one downside to using on demand. But other than that, it's a pretty nice feature to have. All right, here we go. Looks like we're about to break the lows here. If we break 399, I'll be out, or actually I'm moving my stop loss down here now. So that's my new stop loss. I'm gonna get rid of this line here. We don't need that no more. So I'm either selling once we break 399 or if we break above 400. And again, just holding one last runner. Here we go. 11 seconds. Okay, there we go. Boom. Took profits on the last contract. Probably could have held it a couple more seconds there to catch another like $100, but it's all good. There we go. Look at that, breaking pre-market lows. Wow, look at it. Very nice trade. All right, now let me show you guys the P&L on that trade. All right, here we go. This is the contract that we ended up taking, the 4,000 puts on SPX, 0DT contracts. All right, here you guys go. So the total P&L on that trade was 2,635. Again, we were entering those contracts when they were around $5, and they hit a high of like 1360. So very nice trade there. And look at it now. Just kept going. It went all the way as down as 398.30. Wow. But still a very nice trade. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I just wanted to make it like a demonstration of what a live trade might look like. I tried to explain as much as I could while I was in the trades, give you guys like details of like why I entered the trade, why I adjusted my stop loss, why I entered, why I added, why I scaled out, all that stuff. And hope you guys can get like a better like live view. I would love to do one of these like actually live in the future. But for now, we have this on-demand feature. Like I said, I really recommend you guys check out the on-demand feature on ThinkorSwim. You don't even have to have a funded account, I think. You can just open an account on ThinkorSwim and access the on-demand feature. You don't like you can deposit like $100 to the account just so you can have access to the feature. It would be worth it. Like these contracts are at 60 now. Wild. We bought them at $5, dude. Crazy. But yeah, really great feature. And again, this trade wasn't live. It was using paper money on the on-demand feature. But again, I treated it like it was a live trade. And I really recommend using this feature. Like if you have a red trade even, like now that you already know what happens on the trade, take that trade again using the on-demand feature. And even though you already know what's going to happen, just going through the motions and like executing on what the winning trade would have been versus the loss that you took on it, it just like reconfigures your mind to know what the right steps would have been, and it just allows you to improve. Like one of the best ways to improve your trading is by experience and screen time. And on weekends we cannot really get that screen time. Like we can go over charts and stuff, but it's not the same as actually seeing each candle print out and you know all the action that happens in between the candles. Because if you're looking at a chart like past data, you see the candles but you don't see how the candles were acting in real time. And using the on-demand feature, you'll get the as close as possible to reality as you can get, and you can see the candles forming live. And it's just an overall good feature. Like I said, you get to go through the motions, you get to act like it was like you're actually retrading that day, and you can fix your mistakes, especially going back to those red days that you've had and retrading those days to come out green on those days. I feel like that's a really good practice to implement to your trading. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something, kind of get a view into how I manage my trades live. And if you guys want to see more examples of these, let me know and I'll be sure to do that in the future. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Other than that, it's been me, Zero, and I'm out. Peace.